spinning bird.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Beginning operation.
Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
Gotcha!
Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here?
Gotcha!
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? Decides to meet them in the air. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Well-timed corner switch. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. At this range, many attacks can connect to KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Sandblast! This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Jump! Awesome! Does a good job of pushing back. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Jumps in! Barely blocks the jump in. Going in? That's a counter. Scrapping it out up close. Big exchange blow. Rising uppercut. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. The engagement here will have a huge effect. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Oh, and whiffs. They're wide open. Nice fireball. Medium kick hits. Jumps. Just frame knuckle. Can they close this round without relying flatlines on? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Jump! Picks up the counter. Low heavy. Backs away. Cannon spike.
Cannon spike.
The low kick hits. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. The low. What's next? Sees the overhead coming. Gets the counter hit. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Looking for a hole. Even the slightest hit may end the round. Medium kick. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps up. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Big, low, reaching heavy. Picks up some damage with a long, reaching attack. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Very solid corner switch. Life lead opens up. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Goes to the Ogetsu. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Spiral arrow.
Sandblast. From up above. Awesome. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Overdrive arts give moves a big power boost at the cost of using some of the drive gauge, so meter management is vital. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Just goes for it at this range. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Big opportunity coming. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 2, low heavy. Drops him hard. Noticeable life lead. Gets the tips with the low heavy. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to punch super hard. Which that's not gonna hit. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. This can lead to some big damage. Shows the medium kick, crowns him from above. The overhead denied. Drops him hard. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Nothing stops this train. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side kick. Turns out. Oh, here we go. Give me a block, super hard incoming. Excellent read. No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. Low heavy. Wow, reads the counterattack. Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, here we go. The drive impact doesn't work. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. What a statement with that fireball. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? One step ahead of that. Down to the final hit. Who's gonna take the absolute piece? Player 1 has gotta be doing good getting the win at that absolute carnage.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
We gotta do this.
Round 1. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Snares them. Tried a standard block and got hit with the crossover. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Close them. What's next? Very solid corner switch. Player 2 chases them down. In there! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Awesome! Are we going to see some fireworks here? Medium kick hit. A parry? Mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Barely blocks the rising uppercut. Sandblast. Looks to, ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score. Ooh, what a smart throw. A quick breather. Drops him from the air. The pressure must be drive. Crowns him from above. Flatlines him. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Starts things off with a jump in. Who's going to steal this win? Barely blocks the jump in. Sandblast. This is a bad situation to be in. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Turning it right up with a super. Both sides getting, reads the jump in perfectly. Knocked them out of the air. What's next? Taking chunks out of each other here. Fires a blast. Gets the counter hit. Medium kick into. Gets with a sandblast. Huge counter. What a statement with that fireball! They think this time to bust this out? They are done! Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Sticks out a kick. Jumps up. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Throws them to negate the block. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Counter hit throw there. What are they thinking here? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Gets a chance with that jumping. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start the round. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Goes air to air and takes their turn. A quick breather. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? All the throw connects. Drops them from the air. Amazing. Whoa. Critical art now. Denied. Keeps cool and knocks him out. Crystal closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
They are letting it fly from the get-go. Nothing stops this train. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation. This is gonna hurt. What's next? Excellent block. Solid anti-air. Throws them. These guys are not giving it and eats it. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. I can't forward throw. Laying the pressure on things. Denies the jump in. Player 2, are you kidding me? Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
All right, you ready?
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Starts with a jump in. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. All right, what's coming up next? Long low attack hits. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Taking stock. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball. Oh, what's this? They cancel each other out. That was close. Anything could happen here. Big counter. Gets him. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Impaler incoming. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Drive boosted Hadouken. From up above. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Knockdown, smart play to stop the opponent there. Connects with the throw. Oh my, the Rotex knocked them out of the air. Player 2 can't break through with the throw. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Stops the attack by using a drive pair. Takes a trip. Nice solid counter. Had the radar up and running. Taking stock. The low heavy connected? Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Sandblast. Who's going to start things off? Shows the medium kick. Brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. What'll happen? Super art? The super doesn't hit. Jumps in. Scrapping it out up close. Sneaks in above. Jumps rising. Uppercut. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. What's next? A jump and whiffs. They're wide open. Sets up, closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Checks with a sandwich. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Both players, this is gonna hurt. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side sweep. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Airborne! Oh man, this is a scary range. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. I called it! I called it! Too slow! The super hit is gonna be enough to kill. Perfectly planned, perfectly executed. Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Sees the overhead coming. A trade, but they're not worried. Rising uppercut. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whip an attack and then strike without hesitation. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Gets the jump in. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go rising up KO. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Looks charges forward. Long low attack hit. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. From low head, fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Saw that coming. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Player 1 will look to apply pressure. Brushes that off and keeps going. Are we gonna see a comeback here? In with the crossbow. Uses the target combo as a filler. Gets the tip with the low heavy. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Poses them. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Sandblast. Player 1 can't let nothing stop this train. Throws them. Amazing. Plenty of help. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. What now? Both fighters are down to half luck. Hit that with confidence. All the throw connects. Ooh, does them dirty. Either fighter can use drive now. Breaking them shins with a low heavy. It is over. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The low. Throws a fireball. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponents can't jump them. Lots of aggression from both sides. Taking stock. Good job blocking the jumper. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Knockdown. Saw that jumping coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. Life lead is there, but still ends the round with a punish counter, living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Sandblast. Big low reaching heavy. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Hit them with a stop and bomb. Blocks the impact. Excellent block to shut off the impact. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes. This is gonna be bad news. Carried to the corner. This may be bad news. Crumble from above. The drive gauges. There's a burnout. Closing moments of the match. No! Critical art now! This is gonna kill, no doubt about it! Flatline zone! Let's go!
Final round. Fight!
Brings the Impaler! Who will come out on top in this final round? Side switch in the corner. A jump? Player 2 needs to take advantage of this game. Goes all in with the uppercut. Getting up close and personal. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Okay, nobody blink. Anti-air in the clutch. I can't believe it. A weird throw heavy out of nowhere. Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Medium kick. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Taking stock. Big low reaching heavy. Neither of them willing to back off here. All right, what's coming up next? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Awesome! Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Closing moments of the match. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Checking their reactions with a fireball? This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Medium kick hits. Still slugging it out at this range. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Impaler. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Just goes for it at this range. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Things are very tense as this exchange continues. Gotta do better than that. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Flatline zone. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Blocks it. Low heavy hits, mix up income. Goes to the overdrive. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Neither of them willing to back off. Throws him. What's next? Closes the gap for the grab. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Going in, life lead opens up. Tries to keep the gets. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Impaler incoming. Sandblast. Gets a normal hit from the drive. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Player 2 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 1 hits a good spot to use the super. Goes for the level 2 super eraser. Set up the punching bag. A parry? The impact doesn't do anything. Medium kick hit. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Oh, Nick doesn't touch the throw. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Charges forward. Jump in finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Turns the drive gauge. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Life lead opens up. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters are barely alive. Player 2 will have to experiencing burnout. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round 2. Fight.
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Gets the jump in. The impact doesn't do anything. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Gets carried to the corner. Gets scooped from down low. A quick breather. Fires off a Shinku Hadouken. Their life is hanging by a thread. Rising uppercut. Life lead is there. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Show me everything you have.
Let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The command grab doesn't make it. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Opt for the throw to close it out. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Reads the command grab. Drive gauge gap here. Player 1 can't use any rising uppercut. All the throw connects. Both fighters just go for it at this range. A real test of nerves here. Looking for the jackhammer. Big time whip. Okay, experiencing burnout. Closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
challenger.
We're about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top?
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Oh, with the drive impact.
Well, thank you.
Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. All right.
Hey, now, what are you doing?
Opts for the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. That drive impact doesn't get through. All right, what's coming up next? I think both fighters want to keep an eye on their drive gauge and try to refill it whenever they can. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Takes a trip. Sandblast! Goes for a projectile to try. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Knockdown and... Player 2 can't afford KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping hits him with a stopping block. Blast him. With this super art connect, that's not gonna hit. Who'll gain control of the match in the early going? Hits with the overhead.
Not done yet.
Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? A super art? Broken blast! Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Breaks their not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Both raw super art incoming. Can they close this round without relying on drive? Closes it out! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Bad.
Fight round. Fight.
Parry connect. All the throw connects. Jumps. Sandblast. Runs that off. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Player 1 has the super impact squat. Wow, Saturn waited for this opening. Punish counter on the action. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Medium kick into. Back into the corner. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale.
You good?
Runs that off. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? What's next? They're in range. We gonna crown them from above. Are you kidding me? Player 1 survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. They go all in. Nice block on the overhead. Brushes that off and keeps going. Throws him. What's next? Taking stock. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Brings out the super art. How's it gonna work out for them? All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 chases them down. Throws them to negate the block. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Misses the drive impact. Caught in the cross-up. Grabs him. Closes the gap for the grab. With this super art connect. Sandblast. Player 2. Burnout activates. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump and KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Fight round. Fight.
Jumps. Hits him with a stopping block. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Can they make the most of this? Gets him with a Euro step. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 2 has a sets up with the jump in. Taps him on the toe. Player 2 is in burnout. More fuel to the fire. Hook him up. Player 1 goes all in with the uppercut. What a solid anti-air. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Player 2 goes in one. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw these fighters play out of their goddamn mind there. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Rising uppercut. We're just getting started here. Who'll take control?
Hey now, where you going?
Can't tech the throw? Takes a trip. The impact gets blocked. Goes for the super art? Tenacious defense there, blocking that super. Opts for the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. They're barely hanging in there. Can they hold out any longer? Gets him. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player 2 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Hits him with a stop and block. Breaks the block with a throw. Knockdown and just goes for it at this range. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 needs to use KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight!
Immediate. Oh, the throw connects. Big throw. Closes throw is denied. What a read. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Player 1, this is gonna hurt. Player 1 goes all in with the uppercut. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Holy! Rising back misses. Flatline zone. Player 1 survived that tense mirror match.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight!
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Goes for the surprise rush in. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes a trip. Rising uppercut. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Impaler incoming. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jump? Still slugging it out at this range. No chaser. Player 2 will lands a rising uppercut. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. All the throw connects. Can they create an opportunity for them? Low heavy. Still, this is gonna hurt. Player 1 closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sand blast. Gets the knockdown, and now the throw is escaped. These two fighters are perfectly synced. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Can't tech the throw. Knockdown. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find OKO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Impaler incoming. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Smart play with the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Going in. Gets scooped from down low. Super Up uses the gauge for a super up.
Too slow.
Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
Good.
Oh wow. Ooh, lands flatlines them. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jumps in. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by fading something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now, it gets them. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Sandblast! Grabs and throws them away. That throw will do some good damage. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Both fighters planning something? Smart play with the throw. Up for the arrow. Going on the offensive? This can lead to some big damage. What now? Ooh, does them dirty. Flatlines them. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The throw missed. Grabs and throws them away. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Gets out of the corner. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Not a perfect parry, but I'll take it. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Knockdown. Yo, put that away. Player 2 will look to come from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Grabs them, takes advantage of the hesitation, and gets some good damage in return. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Smart play with the throw. Looking for a chance. Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. Both fighters planning something? Both fighters have a full... Ooh, what a smart throw! And whip! They're wide open! Breaks the block, connects with the throw! Throws airborne! Up north, fuel for a fire! Cook them up! Too slow! This is gonna kill! No doubt about it! What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
All right, round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Decides to go in with the target combo. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Even Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Neither of them willing to back off here. Takes a trip. I can't keep track of these corner switches.
How's this?
Throw misses. Taking stock.
Try to stop!
Gets some. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Sticks the jump in. Medium kick. Scrapping it. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Sends a clear message with that counter.
My turn!
Big throws. Player hits him with a stop and pop. Flashes him. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Rising uppercut. All critical. What's gonna happen? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Gets the jump. Nice counter. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Solid anti-air. Poses him. Here comes the corner pressure. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 1 with the rhythm, owning that space. Getting up differently for some big damage. Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? Genius read with that throw escape. They gotta find something to turns out. Sets up with the jump in. Opens them right up. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Fires a blast. Looks to drop him to earth. Smart play there to go for the air-to-air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Decides to go in with the target combo. Takes a trip. Neither of them willing to back off here. Okay, they trade hits. Combo with the target combo. Player 2 chases him down. Knockdown. Throws him. What's next? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Sandblast. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Blast him. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Shipujinra hits. Good damage on him. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Oh, the throw connects. Knew the throw was coming. Drops them. What a finish. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Dark drops them from the air. Jumps, solid anti-air. Goes all in with the uppercut. Player 1 is in a very good spot. This may turn into a big throws. Both sides. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player goes airborne. Oh, yo! Super hit! Catches out with a Shipujinra! Okay, he's knocked them out of the air. Player 2 turns out. I called it! The super's blocked! Big slamma-jamma! Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Goes airborne. Jumps. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 1 chases them down. Throws them. What's next? Neither of them willing to back off. Was looking for that jump attack. Can't tech the throw. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Takes a trip. Wait, experiencing burnout. That takes a big gamble and in there. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jumps up, rising uppercut. How's this? Connects with medium kick. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Flashes him. Not much life difference. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Player 1, ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could a super art. This Dragon Lash flame could be big. Both sides curls him from above. And it goes in. What a finish! Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Comes a new challenger.
Ho ho, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Beginning operation.
Let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Gets the counter in. Lots of aggression from both sides. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Knockdown. Well-timed corner switch. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Ooh, and in there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Box him with a target. Still slugging it out at this range. Breaks the block with a throw. Going in. Player 2 needs to use the threat. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Going on the offensive, reacts to the throw. These two fighters are perfectly synced. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Taking stock. Nice read with the cannon spike. Neither of them willing to back off here. Oh, you should have opted for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1, ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Big opportunity coming. Steals back a chance. Connects with medium kick. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Rising uppercut. Player 2 experiencing burnout. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Goes for the level 2 super eraser. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Lots of aggression from both sides. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Can't tech the throw? All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take KO. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so fun. Took him to the corner and a flash. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Player drive rush to keep it going. Dashes forward. In there! That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Starts off zoning with fireballs. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Sticks the combo. The jump in catches them. A rising uppercut. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Player 2 can't use any more drive without burning out. Closing moments of the match. 1 KO. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Misses the ground. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Connects with medium kick. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Smart play with the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. They were expecting that drive attack. Both fighters brushes that off and keeps going. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over. Springs forward with the drive rush. Pumps with a kick. Crowns him from above. Meaty all in with a rush. Looking to impress with this super. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Puts him on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Starts with a jump in. Throws him down. Knockdown. Still slugging it out. Player 2 chases them down. Gets the jump in. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Rising up and gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Grabs them. Closes the gap for the grab. Throws him. What's next? Player 1, yo, put that away. What'll happen here? Scrapping it out up close. Going on the offensive? Breaks the block with a throw.
This is my chance.
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Oh, this unleashes kick out of nowhere. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
They are letting it fly from the get-go. Scuff him. Pops him hard. They just said, get that jumping out of here. Taking chunks out of each other. There's the burnout. Player 1, seeing that Shogeki to push forward. Player 2 needs to take advantage. Goes airborne. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Oh, huge hit. The reaction's on display. Risky medium kick. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Here comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Deftly shuts out the jump in. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. The low heavy hits. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Both fighters at even health. We're close to the point where one mistake could end the round. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Takes a trip. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Dashes. Uses the target combo as a filler. Scrapping it out up close. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters planning something? The low kick hits. This unleashes a big damage. Goes for the level 2 super erase. Set up the punching bag. The final push at the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance to finish things, you gotta take it. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to find out the win? Who will come out on top? And ooh, what a smart blow. Breaks the block. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. The low. What's next? Raw super hard incoming. Player 2 is barely hanging on to their last bit of... This is gonna hurt. Okay, here, oh my god, they just choked it up! Pumps the brakes on the impact! Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout! Here comes, goes airborne! Throws him! Player 2 can't use any drive moves! Gotta play it, throw is denied! One hit is over! Player 2 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run. Goes all in with the uppercut. Connects with medium kick. Hits him with a stopping block. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. From up above. Getting into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. Knockdown and? Will they try to finish the round with a drive move? In there! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Broken blast! How's this round going to develop? Rising uppercut. Jumps. Still sluggish. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Player 2 will look to it. Goes airborne. Connects with the throw. Going in. Goes all in with the uppercut. Just go for it. Okay, here we flatline zone. Player 2 survived that tense mirror match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Gotcha! The throw misses. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? From up above, somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, yo, put that away. Grabs him, takes advantage of the hesitation, and gets some good damage in return. Connects with medium kick. Big throws. A quick breather. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Life lead is there, but still knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Still scrapping for control of the space. Well, thank you. Sandblast. Critical art is on deck. Only a little bit of drive and life left. Turning it right up with a scoop. Knocks off the tank and scores the win. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Opens with a fireball. This is it. Who's going to take it all? This unleashes some big damage. Player 2, a back throw for damage and vital positioning. Hits the drive. Big, all the throw connects. That throw will do some good damage. Throws them. Both sides getting ready. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Taking chunks for full snipe. Oh, they changed sides. This is what a finish. Player 2 comes away with the win.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
All right, you ready?
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop it. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. We're close to the point where one mistake could end the round. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Fires off the Shifu Hadouken. Knockdown. They need to rely on their instincts here. Threads it cleanly. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Grabs them. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? A trade, brushes that off and keeps going. Whiffs the impact. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Blocks it. Knockdown and not much life difference. That's a counter. All the throws connects. Still scrapping for the turning it right up with a super. Is this gonna kill? Couldn't finish them off. Can they still medium kick? Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Opens with a jump in, meets them air to air. Jump drops them. Rising uppercut. All the throws connects. That throw will do some good damage. Player 2 is working with the pumps, the brakes on the impact. Somehow manages to block the jump in. They've got about half life left. Getting up close cross-up attack. Nothing stops this train. Charges up the plasma. Okay, here we in with the cross-up. They got a big. Were they looking to connect with an ultra heavy out of nowhere? Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we